Hey, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about 3 tips for you if you're thinking about buying a property in Sarasota, whether it's your primary residence or an investment property or a second home. And I am assuming for these 3 tips that you have all your financing in order, whether that be a full pre-qualification or a proof of funds, and you've already talked to your accountant and your financial planner. So let's get right into it. Number 1, in Sarasota, the beaches are close pretty much no matter where you are. So even if you go east of the interstate a couple of miles, you're still only about 20 minutes to the beaches. On the northern side of Sarasota, you got Lido Beach and Longboat Key. And on the southern side, you have Casey Key, you have Venice Beach, and there's 3 beaches on Venice, and then everything in between like Siesta Key. Safely assume that the drive to the beach is going to be somewhere around 10 to 20, maybe 25 minutes, depending on the time of day you go with the traffic and the season. But don't worry about it. We got beaches everywhere, no matter which part, the northern or the southern part. Second is rental policies. So if rentals are important to you, know that we do have some rules set for rentals. So if you're going to be renting out your property at all, anything at all, it's important for you to understand what the rules are. Within Sarasota County, we also have City of Sarasota. And the City of Sarasota does have a minimum rental period of 7 nights, and the county is 30 nights. Now, does that mean that people don't break the rules for Airbnbs and VRBOs? No, you can do a quick search right now and you will see that there are plenty of people who are breaking the rules. And you might get away with breaking the rules within the county or the city, but you will not get away with breaking the rules in homeowners associations or condo associations, especially condo associations. So here's a thought I hear very often from potential clients. First, they want to buy some sort of cheap little property, maybe $200,000, that they can use 2-3 times a year, and then let their friends and family use it and also rent it during the season or maybe off season to offset some of their costs. And if it's in a condo association, there are very few condos that will allow you to rent weekly. There's actually one on mainland Sarasota called Village de Pain, and it's in southern part of Sarasota, and it's only about 9 minutes drive to Crescent Beach. Those are about $450,000 at this point in time. We are in April 2023. And weekly rentals in condos are very rare because that's not what condos want. So the owners do not want that. And there are a few options for short-term rentals on the Key, places that are zoned for the proper zoning, but on the mainland, just forget about it. You really have to get into the multi-million-dollar price point to have the option of doing weekly rentals. And they're usually duplexes on Siesta Key. Now, if you're buying an investment property and you want to do rentals, you should really talk to me. I've been a landlord for 20 years. Now, if you're thinking about doing an annual rental, that means for full 12 months, then you're in better luck because most places do allow annual rentals. The limitation is going to be some communities require you to own as an owner and not put it into rental pool for 2 years, sometimes 1 year. And that is kind of rare, to be honest. So when it comes to investing on an annual basis, usually it's not a problem, but still double check. Call me. I've been a landlord, over 20 years. But to sum it up, the bird's eye view of the rental restrictions is first there is county, then there is city, and then there's the homeowners association or condo association. Those are usually the strictest where they're going to have, a 90-day minimum rental period very often in Sarasota County. Venice has a few options with 30-day minimum rental period. And so far, if this has been helpful, please click that like button. And let's get on to the third thing that you need to know if you're thinking about buying in Sarasota. And that is a little bit about insurance rates, but it's really about the age of the home. So know that if you're shopping for something that is 30 years or older, your insurance rates are going to be higher than if you're buying something that is newer. Currently, the best rates you can get are on brand new construction. And how much would that cost? Well, it really depends, right? But let's just say a single family home that is brand new construction, you could expect to pay about $2,000 a year on home insurance. And if you buy a property for the same price point, but just that's 30 or 40 years old, you're probably going to be closer to about $5,000. So there's a big difference in insurance rates with all the wind mitigation discounts and all the discounts from the 4-point inspection that you get. Also, if you're going to have a rental, that's a dwelling policy. And if you're going to have a short-term rental, like an Airbnb, that's an even different policy that is a little bit more expensive than the regular homeowner's insurance that you would get for yourself. If you have found this helpful, please subscribe to Florida Real Estate TV or give me a like or just drop a quick comment and I will reply. My name is Maciek Zaremba. I'm with Fathom Realty, and I would be glad to help you if you have any questions about buying real estate in Florida.